Oh my God, wait until you see these numbers in Lehigh Acres real estate market. The housing inventory, appreciation, value, and all that. Hey, stay tuned. Let's go over here with the numbers, and I know you're going to love it. Hello guys, this is Manny, your pool home realtor. Hope you guys are doing great. If this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any questions about the Lehigh Acres real estate market, give me a call. I'm gonna put over here on my information. Today we're gonna be talking about numbers, and I know I haven't done a video for Lehigh for a long time. I think maybe 7 months, but when I was looking into these numbers, oh my God, it blew it out of my mind. So, hey, let's talk about a little bit about the numbers, what I think is going to happen to the Lehigh Acres market, and we go from there. So, the active homes right now in Lehigh Acres, you're looking at 236 properties, which the highest sold property over here in Lehigh was 485. This is for the past month of November. Properties that have closed or sell close over here in the area, 233. Our market have been stable in the aspect of, inventory having going up or going down in this aspect. I've seen it, with a couple of people that I help over here in the area. Inventory fluctuates from like 180 or no 195 all the way to 210. But right now we are 236. I know there's a lot of brand new construction that haven't even break grounds on the property who is help being over here on the MLS. Which if you take those down, those are roughly like 105. I think was when I'm looking at it. So that's leave you only with 90 properties to select, and that's a really competitive market over here in Lehigh. Let's double check over here the sell price, the median price, the average days on the market and all that. And this is where you guys gonna be like, oh my God. Let's go over here on the computer really quick. Take a look over here at the median sell price, $274,000. That's crazy, the amount of appreciation that Lehigh Acres have gained. The average price, 276, because Lehigh is just regular. You don't have like really high end, so those two numbers always go hand by hand. So yeah, sell price for the median, if you could see it over here, $274,000. And then when we jump over here to the average price, you're looking at 276. Days on the market. Days on the market for that median price, if you're under $274,000, you're probably gonna sell the house in 6 days. Just give it a take a week or whatnot if if your house is priced accordingly. That's really important. And if it is moving conditions and all that. So hey, let's double check over here the average days on the market. So if you're above that $276,000, you're looking at 20 days or more to be on the market. Once again, if your house is priced accordingly and moving ready, that you're probably gonna be able to to sell it in 20 days. Month of supply right now in Cape Coral. That means that if nothing else hit the market, it's gonna take a month to sell all those homes over here in Lehigh. So you're looking at 1 month of supply. The price range for the under 200,000 is almost not existent. The houses that are over there, they're a little bit older homes built in 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and so on. So it's almost non-existent. So as I'm seeing, we're heading into the next year, that price range is going to get consumed, and our low end is going to start in the low 200s. So yeah, hey, that's that. Now, as always, I'm starting to talk about foreclosures, short sale, just to add it up there a little bit over there, rental market. So in Lehigh, there's 0 short sales at the moment for sale, and there's only 1 foreclosure. If you guys want to see any of those properties, double check the description. I always put links over there for you guys to search. Remember, I don't sell you information like those other national companies do. So double check that. This is, I'm gonna put it for the whole Southwest Florida. So if you're looking at short sales or foreclosures, that's where you gotta go over there and look for. All right, guys, we're gonna be talking about the rental market over here in Lehigh Acres, and like in the other, this year have been really, really bad because I have people calling me and almost begging me to get them a rental. Some of these people are even living on their car, which is just, I mean, it's just heartbreaking. But in the Lehigh Acres market, we only have 2 rentals available. One of them, 1,300. That's a 9,900 square feet home, 2-bedroom home, and then the other one is $2,000. So there's like no rentals over here in Lehigh, unfortunately. What's gonna happen, or what's happening, is most of these homeowners that have the home, landlords that have homes, they're selling it, taking advantage of the market, and of course, they're telling the tenant that they're not renewing the leases. So this is something bad. Hopefully, I mean, I don't even know why one of these bigger companies haven't come over here and purchased a plot of land and try to build some apartments like they have done in Cape Coral and Fort Myers. Like at the moment, there's like, I mean, 2 properties, and those would be would be gone by maybe by Monday, or even though by today, maybe they already have applications. So the rental market is really, really bad, guys. And it's gonna get worse. I don't know where where the rental market is gonna go. Hopefully, get better, and we could get these people off the street or out of living on their cars. So that's that. My recap for this city, for the city of Lehigh Acres. Lehigh Acres is going to be an area that's going to be booming in the aspect of residential as well. The area is a little bit more affordable compared to Cape Coral and Fort Myers. As you guys know, Lehigh is a little bit more rural. You're going to have well water. Some of the areas doesn't have internet, so you guys got to be careful with it. But, eventually that's where, the people who could afford those type of homes are going to be at. What I'm seeing is, 274. Hey, don't be amazed if next year we hit the $300,000 mark for the median and the average over here in the area. So that's something to think about. Think about it. Now, there's 3 things that we always got to think about Lehigh Acres. And I've been talking the same thing as Cape Coral and Fort Myers and Lehigh Acres. Lehigh Acres, let's talk about, if you want to sell a home and, your roof is old, or if your roof need, something to fix. Anyway, if you purchase a home in Lehigh Acres, make sure your roof is, above 18 years or less than 18 years old. So your insurance company would be able to insure it. If you're buying a home and the roof is older, just remember you gotta replace it eventually. If not, the insurance companies start gonna drop people down on that aspect. So a lot of people are gonna get hit too with higher premiums. I'm seeing it throughout Southwest Florida. You're not necessary. You need to replace your roof, but if you're paying $1,000 and your roof is getting older in that 18, 19, 20 years, don't be amazed if you receive a bill for your insurance and saying that you're gonna be paying $2,000, $2,500 or whatever the amount it is because of that. So just keep that in mind. Second, flood. I know Lehigh doesn't have a lot of flood areas, but it does. For those flood areas in Lehigh, just remember if you're paying a flood insurance, FEMA changed the way that they're doing the ratings. Now, in April 1st, that's going to change. So if you're a homeowner and you have a house that, you pay, flood insurance, FEMA is going to come and say, hey, your insurance should be $7,000 because you're in a high risk area. Every year, I'm going to raise your insurance 18% up till you get to that point. So that's something to consider, in Lehigh Acres too as well. Just be careful. If you're thinking about buying over there, make sure, you double check that area. Is that going to bring the market down? I don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen with the market. People are going to say that that's, the market's crashing or whatever. Like, we never know. But some indicators like I like to give to you guys is like that. Insurance, flood insurance is going through the roof, so that's gonna, as the as the inflation is high, it's hurting everybody's pocket. Imagine, an increase in insurance premiums for these homeowners. So that's that. And then third is the forbearance. There's a lot of people still not paying homes. There's still people that think that, the government, or they're going to put that amount at the end of the loan. That's going to end at the beginning of year 2022, this next year. So that's something to take in consideration if you're thinking about selling or buying, how that would affect, your value, the value of your property. So just remember the supply and demand. The more supply there's out there, the less demand, then you got to adjust the price, so prices might start coming down a little bit. I always say it in my other reports that we're probably going to see a 15% down if something happened like that and blow it up, because that's what, the normal market is going. And remember, they're not doing that shady stuff that they were doing in 2006, that giving, a loan to anybody that breathe and walk. So this is a little bit different. So, if we ever see a shrink in price, I'll always say it's going to be that 15%, which, $200,000, that's $30,000. So that bring that, which we don't have anything like that in that price. So, all right, guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 239-822-0937. See you in the next video.